Hi, welcome to online tutorial videos from JCBRLabs. For more information and to download the source code of this video, you can visit us at www.jcbrlabs.org. So in this video, we will learn how to interact Arduino using Python, or we can say how to control the pins of the Arduino using Python programming. Okay, so there's a lot of cool stuff and there's a lot to learn from this video, so stay with us till the end of this video. And further, we also provide online training, help in technical assignments. We also do freelance projects based on data science, machine learning, embedded system, Python, etc. So if you have any such requirement, then you can let us know by contacting us through our website, which is www.jcbrlabs.org, or you can also mail us at info@jcbrlabs.org. okay, so because in this video we are going to control the pins of the Arduino using Python, so first of all let's see our hardware. So okay, so here is our hardware. We have a buzzer and we have three LEDs here, two LEDs. So those are not visible exactly. So here is a white LED and here is a green LED, and then we have a potentiometer so that we can read analog voltage from this potentiometer, and we will use it to control the intensity of the light of this white LED. So our white LED is connected to pin number 11, this green LED is connected to pin number 3, this buzzer is connected to pin number 4, and this potentiometer is connected to pin number A0. And I hope you also know already how to connect this potentiometer. And then we have this Arduino that is connected to the PC. Okay, so let's start. Generally there is a one way around, like if you're using Pi serial, so we can through serial port communication we can we can send the data to Arduino and we can receive the data from the Arduino, right? But there is another library which is known as the PYFIRMATA. Okay, so based on that we can directly control, ultimately it is working on the Pi serial only, but we don't need to talk about what should be the baud rate and all those things. Everything is taken care of this PYFIRMATA library. So through this we can control the pins of the Arduino using Python. It is very much similar to like we do using Matlab. Okay, and one more thing, this particular video was based on an idea given by one of our subscriber, which is Abhinit Raj. So I would like to thank him for giving this wonderful idea to make a video on this. Okay, so now prior to controlling it, we have to do one thing. We have to open this Arduino IDE and we have to load the PYFIRMATA firmware onto our Arduino. So PYFIRMATA or FIRMATA firmware, you can find it in examples. So go to file, examples, and here it is FIRMATA. And then in FIRMATA you have to write open standard FIRMATA and then just download it on the Arduino hardware, right? So we have already done that. Once this is done, the next step is we need to install this PYFIRMATA library in Python. So as you know, we are using this Anaconda navigator. So in Anaconda navigator we go to environments and then we open terminal and then we simply type pip install PYFIRMATA. Okay, so it will start installing the PYFIRMATA, and we also have installed it, and all the dependency will be installed automatically from here only. Okay, let's see. Yep. Okay, so once this is done, now coming to the coding part, now we'll open it and we will import first of all PYFIRMATA. So let's create a new file. Here we will write our programs. So we'll first check import PYFIRMATA as FIR. Okay, everything was fine. So let's write our code here. So first of all we'll save our file. Okay, so let's import PYFIRMATA as FIR, right? And then we'll import time as well. So import time. Okay, so these two libraries are installed. So first of all we need to create a PYFIRMATA object. Okay, so that a equals to, we will write FIR dot Arduino, right? And then we need to provide the COM number. So our Arduino is connected to this COM5, and let's save it and run it. Okay, so if it doesn't throw any error, that indicates it's done. Okay, fine. Yeah, our object is created. So let's open our hardware as well here. Okay, let's first try to run this particular command in an individual mode. Okay, so what we'll do, we will create a small section. Okay, it is not going. Both the screens are not coming simultaneously. I hope it should come up and off. Okay, and yeah, hey, so here is a console, and here is the one. So we have already created a Arduino object, right, with the name of A. So if we want to, first of all we will try to control our digital LED, and we'll try to turn on and off the buzzer. So we have to write, if we want to control this buzzer, so it is connected to the digital pin number 4, and it should be configured as an output. So we'll write A dot digital, right? So A dot digital, and then pin number dot mode equals to FIR dot output. Okay, so it has been configured as output. So if we want to write 1 there, so we'll write A dot digital 4 dot write 1. Yeah, you may be hearing this buzzer sound. We can make it stop. A dot digital 4 dot write to 0. Okay, so that's cool. So this we can easily control on and off. So we set the command and then write it. So now without wasting time, let's write a small program through which what we'll do, we will try to control this white LED, or we'll try to blink these both the LEDs at an interval of, let's say, 500 milliseconds, right? So we'll make that program. Okay, so now let's write it. So first of all, as discussed, we have to write digital pin number 4, or these are connected to pin number 3 dot mode equals to FIR dot output, right? And then we have A dot digital pin number 11, that is also connected, dot mode equals to FIR dot output. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll make a while loop. So let's do here. So while true. Okay, so what we'll do, we will make first on. So A dot digital pin number 3 dot write 1, and at that time we will make another one as 0. So A dot 11 dot write 0. Okay, and then we'll provide some delay. So delay will be provide time dot sleep, as we have imported this library. So we'll make it 0.5 seconds, and then we'll make on again. So A dot digital 3 dot write. So at earlier it was 1, so we'll make it 0, and then we'll make A dot digital 11 dot write 1. Okay, and then we have to provide this time delay again because we want to blink them. Okay, so now let's run this particular code. So once this code is running on this particular system, and correspondingly we will get the effect on the hardware. So let's see it. Okay, so it is throwing an error. Yep. Actually this particular PYFIRMATA object is cleared once, already declared once, so we have to clear variable. It is not created again and again, so we are moving all the variables and try to run it again. Okay, it is saying access is denied because this COM5 is already in it. So what we'll do, let's comment this particular line and let's try to run it now. Okay, now it will say is not defined. Okay, very funny. Okay, let's disconnect our board and a.PYFIRMATA. Let's say it should be a.close command now because a is not defined. Okay, it is a stranger. Let's run it again. Okay, so now it's running. Yeah, because we have resetted the port by just plugging in and plugging out. So you can see these two LEDs are blinking alternatively at an interval of 500 millisecond or 0.5 second. Okay, so let's have a look on the basic file on this, if there is anything to close the board. Okay, no, it has not given like how to close it. Okay, okay, so this is working fine. Now next thing we will learn like how to read this analog voltage from this PYFIRMATA. Okay, so again let's yeah, you can let me know like how to close or how to reset this particular connection, right? So right now I am disabling it and connected it again. Okay, so this was like digital one. This was the one way to control the pins of this Arduino, right? So there is another way around as well, that is to get pin object. Okay, so there is another thing like we can use this particular command a.getPin, right? So this is particularly used when we want to use a large number of pins again and again. So instead of writing this entire word again and again, we can short it. Okay, so the way to short it is through this one. Okay, so here we can use this iterator object from PYFIRMATA. So that is created fir.util_iterator. Okay, and then we can start it. Once it is started, we can get any pin by this combination. Okay, so in this combination what is there, okay, let me correct it. Yeah, so a.getPin, then there are three arguments which we have to provide. A stands for analog and digital, second object is the pin number, and third object is whether we want to hit input, output or PWM. So if we want to access any analog pin, we will write A, we will specify a pin number, and then if we want to make it as input or output, we will make it I or 0. So let's say what we'll be doing, we will be changing the voltage of this potentiometer, and that is connected to pin 0 of analog pins, and based on that we will generating a PWM. Okay, so by changing the duty cycle of PWM, we will be changing the intensity of this green and white LED. Okay, so what we'll do, as this pin white LED is connected to pin 11, so we'll write like this: A equals to a.getPin digital pin number 11, and it has to be a PWM, right? And for potentiometer, because potentiometer is connected to analog pins, right? So we have to write a.get_pin A colon 0 colon I, so I4 as an input. Okay, so these were the basic command, and then to read any value we type t dot read, and to write any value we simply write whatever object we have created by that name t dot write. Okay, so let's try to do that. Okay, so we will delete all of this, and again we'll create, because we have already resetted our connection, so we'll again created our object. So first of all we'll create a iterator object. So let's make it temp equals to FIR dot because PYFIRMATA is as FIR iterator, and then we have to create an object. So let's confirm whether this is fine. Okay, it seems like it has been stuck. Okay, it is util dot iterator, FIR dot util dot iterator. Okay, yep, and then we will start it temp dot start. So that's it. Okay, once it is done, now we'll create our voltage. So we can write like name this port equals to temp, because we are getting 1, so it has to be object which we have created. So the object was a dot get underscore pin, and then we have to specify analog pin number 0 as the input. Okay, and then white LED a dot get underscore pin, and then it is a digital pin number 11, output has to be PWM, right? Okay, so let's make while true. So first we will be reading the value of this port. Okay, so we will make a temporary variable, right? Let's make a temporary variable voltage equals to 0. So we'll write like, okay, yeah, so we'll write like vol equals to it has to be port dot read. So it will read the analog value, and then we'll pass it, we'll write that particular value to the white LED. Okay, so we'll write white dot write. So it is getting exactly in voltage terms, and then we will write exactly whatever voltage we want to generate through PWM. Okay, and then let's time dot sleep for 0.5 seconds, so that we got us some interval. Okay, it seems fine, finger crossed. Let's run it. Okay, it is not responding there. Let's run it. Okay, it's running, and as you can see, the intensity of this white LED right now very low. So let's change it. Okay, yeah, we are changing. That intensity has increased. Okay, yeah, that is increasing now. So it is full. Let's reduce this intensity. Yeah, it is being reduced, so it is working exactly fine, perfectly. So it is from minimum value. Okay, so let's try to change, instead of white, let's make it green. So green pin is connected to, okay, so right now it is running, still it is running. So let's close this one by typing Control and C here. Okay, so let's make it green. So here we have to make it green as well. Okay, so that's fine. And one more thing, let's reset our connection. Yeah, I was not able to figure out this one. I didn't expect it. Okay, and this thing will happen while making the video. Okay. Okay, so let's run it again. Okay, it is working fine. Yeah, running. Let's look hardware. Okay, we forgot to do one thing. Yeah. We didn't mention the pin number. We didn't change the pin number. Okay, one more thing. Because this green LED is not connected to PWM pin, so it won't work. Okay, so let's change the pins on the hardware as well. So now this green LED is connected to pin number 11, and let's run it again. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here a tiny bit of light you may see in green LED. So let's increase its intensity. Yeah, it is increasing. There is delay because we are providing a 500 millisecond. So if you make it slowly, see the intensity of this green LED is increasing. Okay, and then you can reduce it. Okay, so you can create a lot of cool application based on this information. Like you can create a complete GUI on this Python, and you can simply connect your Arduino and then control various aspects of this part from that GUI as well. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you understand a lot from this video, and if there are any suggestion or any doubts, you can let us know by commenting below this video. So finally, we also provide online training, help in technical assignments. We also do freelance projects based on data science, Python, machine learning, etc. So if you have any such requirement, then you can let us know by contacting us to our website, which is www.jcbrolabs.org, or you can also mail us at info@jcbrolabs.org. So that's it for this video. Thank you.